This is WhyBeAre with a game known as two things. First is Demon Summoner, which is the more common name. The second one, which is really only seen very rarely, is Chronicles of a Vampire Hunter. Only place I personally see it called this, like in terms of official documentation, is when you start the game up, the window that it pops up in is titled Chronicles of a Vampire Hunter. I don't know why, but it is. And just for the hell of it, that's what I will reference it as Chronicles of a Vampire Hunter. This in the back is just Demon Hunter in Russian because it's from a Russian developer from 2005. I'm going to insert a intro scene right here, and then there's going to be a second part that starts when you start a new game.
They killed my son David, tortured and destroyed him as we helplessly watched. But his fate was almost a mercy compared to the way they violated my poor wife, Emily. When they had finished their sickening games, they wouldn't even grant her the release of death. Instead, they changed her, turning her into one of them, a foul perversion of life, an unliving vampire. I hunt them now because they took everything from me. They destroyed my entire life. I have become a dark shadow, hunting the foul blood-sucking fiends through the night. They have always found a way to elude me, but now I finally have a chance to finish it. Tonight, my Emily, my family, will finally rest together in peace. The 9th of November, 1888. I finally tracked Emily back to London, where it seemed she had started to prey on the streetwalkers of Whitechapel. 4 had already died before this day at the hands of the mysterious Jack the Ripper, an imagined identity created by the dregs that inhabit this squalid district of London, and one that Emily was more than happy to hide behind as she hunted her next victim.
Alright, so Emily is obviously the same person as in the intro. There she is, bloody on the mouth, and there's you knocking over bottles, making noise, and then she runs away at blazing speeds. She jumps over the cart. You can't. There's no jump key in this game, I should point that out. There is absolutely no jump key. Before we get too much into it though, this game, 2005, by Play 10, and it was also published on the PS2, only known as Demon Hunter. Oh no! This chest fell and there's no jump button. What do? You use the use key. This is one of those things where usually in a game it gives you a tutorial that says this key does this. This one is just, oh, let's pop a chest in front of the player and they hit all their keys until they figure out which one works for that. I don't know. I mean, it does, they had the idea of let's introduce something, but then they didn't execute on it good. Alright, so these guys are ghouls. They're here because, all sewers in real life are filled with ghouls. I've been in the sewers once because, I don't actually remember why, but I was in the sewers. Mine didn't have any ghouls for some reason. I don't know why. I think they were just on vacation or something. Why was I in the fucking sewers? I don't remember even. I went down there like, holy shit, these are sewers, and I went right back up. I don't really remember why or anything. I think it was just one of those stupid things I did when I was younger. There were no ghouls down there, and well, these ones have a much more realistic thing. The reason I'm shooting them in their legs is because if you shoot them in the chest, their head will explode and they won't die. If you shoot them in the head will explode and they will die. The upper chest blows up the head, the lower chest does not blow up the head. It's weird the way it works. It seems like there's a lot more hitboxes than there really needs to be. Here's lower chest, their head does not blow off. And then their head explodes if you actually shoot the head. There's an explosion of blood and they die. Upper chest is just, their head doesn't make an explosion of a water park noise. It just kind of pops, like a balloon. I missed. I don't know if I missed entirely or I got his arm maybe. Yep. Alright, so the way you could tell which way to go through here is just look for the light. It's either the way you went or the way you haven't, or it's either the way you need to go or the way you came, is what I should say. What happens though is mouse acceleration. Terrible, terrible mouse acceleration. I assume this game was intended for the PlayStation 2. Because like I said, it was on the PlayStation 2. So I assume it was made for that. The problem, however, is the mouse acceleration. I have to be extremely overly gentle to not just accidentally make my character do a 360 accidentally. And it's not the mouse sensitivity. It's different than that. Like, it's a different thing. It's like the acceleration you would use for a controller is on this, and it shouldn't be. So I'm gonna go into this so I don't get too lost, and just remember I go forward out of here. But this is a mouse movement that's like my whole mouse pad at a slow pace. Okay, that's my whole mouse pad at a slow pace. Now here's that same movement at a fast pace. That's the same exact distance traveled, but under one circumstance I did about 3 360s, so a 1080, and the other one I moved about 90 degrees. That's what mouse acceleration does. It makes it where if you move your mouse fast, it overcompensates. If you don't know that. It's really rough, layman terms. I don't think there's any enemies here. No. So it's not too bad as long as you're careful, but what ends up happening for me personally is I will need to like go 90 degrees to shoot an enemy, and I'll end up doing a 270 degree turn or something, and then I'll just get so confused and lost about which angle is what, and it gets bad. So you just gotta be really careful through here, and like I gotta do a 180 degree turn for my own safety. I want to get to there and then turn slowly and then come back at him. So it's really bad about that. I'm sure it's because it's a port from a PlayStation 2. Speaking of which, that PlayStation 2 version, I don't know how true it is, but I read on some like fairly legit website, mostly legit, I think, that this game was developed in 3 months. 3 months for an entire FPS game, that's crazy. Okay, there's some ghouls. I didn't know where they were. Yeah. Usually these ghouls, they could be anywhere. That's what's actually kind of frightening. Sometimes they'll be in this cavern, this part in the sewers in the cavernous area. Sometimes they'll just be in this little hiding hole. And this time, for the first time I've ever seen, they were out here. And it's not like I haven't done this level a lot of times. This is like my 8th time recording this for various reasons of my own stupidity. And as you saw, Emily jumped from here up to there. There's no indication of which way you're supposed to go. It's a fairly big open area, so you could go that way, that way, that way. There's a bunch of different directions. There's only one proper way, and one way that won't get you screwed over. And this is it. Whoa, okay, one of the ghouls is all the way out here. I have never seen that before. That's really out here. I don't know what he's doing. So what happens when you get here, 2 vampires jump down. These guys are a pain in the ass. I just need to concentrate a bit to actually take these guys out, and then I'll explain why it's a pain in the ass. So let's just, like, there they are. Their fangs are all shitty. I mean, yeah, that one looks easy. I try to make it look easy because if it doesn't look easy, I'm probably gonna die. Okay, it was easy there. You have to aim at a very specific spot to kill them. It's not only you have to aim at their chest, but you have to aim on your left, their right, where the heart would be part of their chest to kill them. You could be punching headshots into them non-stop, leg shots, just chest shots even. If you hit them in the right side of the chest, that's still not enough to kill them. You have to specifically aim for the left side of their chest to kill them. It's one hit if you can do that. Otherwise, you don't kill them. The only way to kill them is to do that. And figuring that out is just a matter of trial and error, really. There is nothing really that the game says, oh, you need to do this to kill them. Nothing at all. So here she's attacking you. She actually has a health bar, which is really convenient to know, like, how much health. But if she gets near you, she will destroy you. Oh shit, a wall. See, that's what I mean right there. She will destroy you. That was I ran out of space, and then the wall, and I lost well over half health, maybe about 70%, 60%. She will just destroy you. So there's your ugly face. I don't know why you're so white. Like, she's white because she's a vampire or whatever. You're white just because you're pale. So she kicks you in the shin and you fall over and get a cramp in your chest. Or something. And then that ends the first level of Bazo Bop Bomnapab. So it then comes up with this, and it's like, do you want to save? Yes, I will save. Saving. And that's the whole game, actually, really. Because I hate this level.
Once there, I observed my prey as she met with her sire, the vampire Kindness, before boarding an aging steamship that was partway through receiving new cargo. The boarding ramps and the docks themselves were well guarded, and I didn't want to rush them, lest the surprise of my pursuit be ruined.
Okay, so that's that. Still chasing her. There's the steamboat. There's going to be a little bit of a cutscene. It doesn't show too much, but it's there, so I might as well play it. And something I might as well say, this is the first video of my I want to make higher quality videos because I actually have subscribers now. So this is like, I've played this whole thing so many more times than I usually do. I will, however, likely fail this once or twice, even though I have played it so many times. Reason being, it is extremely difficult for all the wrong reasons. So right there it says, do not be seen or attacked anyone as the alarm will sound, and well, the rest gets cut off. So here's the area you go to. If you shoot any of the enemies, you're fucked. You'll automatically lose. If you shoot near them, that's okay. I'm not going to risk it, but usually when you shoot near them, that's okay. So there's a couple of paths you could possibly take. 1, 3. So this is the one of them. This one is totally pointless. However, in the entire level, this area is totally pointless. It's the weirdest thing. There's an area off over here behind this door. Whoops, wrong key. That's totally pointless. Let's see if I could. Come on. Maybe I can only use the arrows on these guys. I don't actually know. But this area has no purpose. There we go. Literally no purpose. Alright, so here's another door, and it opens up. It's not just like a one-room thing with the enemy. It's a whole like area here. I mean, maybe I could say it's because the game was rushed. Something might have been here if it wasn't rushed, but I don't know. So you got like a whole area. There's boxes and stuff. Just if you're playing the game right, you would never see this. Put simply. But me, when I was just trying to figure things out, I ended up being here. And I figured it must be of importance just because it's here. Because, you know, mostly budget games don't have, like, areas like this where it's just a do whatever you want kind of thing. This one does, however. See, the thing is, you're told to go upstairs. So I'm like, great. I have gone the right direction. And then this door is locked. So what I figure is that there must be a key you must get. But no. 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 None. There's no key in the game in this level. What you're really supposed to do is just go the other way. The problem is you're not supposed to even go this way. That whole area is utterly pointless. I don't know where there he is. Okay, good. Their basic way they work is they have a, I don't know, 10-foot area around them. If you get within that, you lose. Basically, and uh-oh. Yeah, I lose. Wait, he's attacking me and not... This has gone unusual. Usually, the second any of them spot you in there, you lose. That time, they actually attacked you. That must be I would assume that is a glitch that had occurred because I killed the one in the level, and he was near enough to them, and something happened, I'm guessing. Total speculation. I really have no idea why that would happen, but I was just going to take the loss, but then and it surprised me, alright? So here we are. Like I said, it will take multiple tries. That one I really screwed myself over by showing the thing off. It just puts me in a position where I've never been in, so I don't know where to go. The thing about this, though, this was hugely trial and error to find the correct path. There's really just no way to do this unless you take about 20 to 30 tries to figure out the proper path. At least for me. It took me 20 to 30 tries to figure out exactly what to do, and then it's a very specific thing you have to do. You have to wait about 3 seconds after he passes to go to here. You have to go to the shadowy area, And then you have to cross over to this one, and it says find some place to hide, and you hide in the box. I crouch just in case. I'm not sure if this is needed, but I do it just in case. After they walk by, you can continue to this way. And then there's that guy who's clear. Sometimes he won't be clear, just in case. You got to be careful of it. Then follow the walkway up to the crane. And then there's these guys who just do a kind of a walking outpost thing, and you gotta wait here about, I don't know, maybe half a minute or so. You get to watch some interesting shadows though, at least sometimes. Sometimes the shadows go crazy, sometimes they work normally. But like sometimes, I don't think it's gonna happen this time, there'll be a shadow right about here and then it'll go onto the roof and shit. It's not actually happening here, sadly. So you don't even get any entertainment out of this. Right, so what your goal is once they're there, they will turn around, and after they turn around, should be able to, or is it after this actually? Hold up. No. This might not work. Scratch that. I think you might be able to do it at this position, but it is far safer to do it at a different one. No, you can't do it at that position. I'm mistaken. You cannot do it. You have to go this way, by the way. You have to go to the left, because there's that guy there, obviously, and then there's a guy over there. And after that, you have to go to the right, because there are guys over there. So I was mistaken on the timing of the path. It is actually this run where you have to get behind them. After they're going to walk to the... What? Okay. So he's going to walk there. Got it. I think. No, maybe it's different. No, I never had them walk side by side like that. This is a variance. And for something that was entirely trial and error to find the proper course, this is terrible news. I don't know how I caused this variance, but now I just have to wait and see, because the path I have to take, because it's the only way that's not blocked, is through here to the side, up this ramp, straight across, and then right over. If you try to go straight across through here, that guy will see you and he'll get you. That guy's going there. That path will work, I guess, unless he churns. If he churns, I gotta abort. If he goes straight, alright, abort. I gotta abort that. Alright, let's see. Is he gonna turn left or right? If he turns left, I might be able to make something. Alright, good. Alright, so we'll just... Like, I don't know if crouching helps at all, but I'm doing everything I can to make sure I don't get caught. So we're gonna go to here, cross over, get to here, and get out as fast as possible. Alright, there we go. Far more difficult than it really should be, but I did it. Now, here's a part I've only managed to accomplish once. What you have to do is you have to go here. Ah, fuck. Okay, I forgot there was a second guy. Alright, I'll pick up at this if I can make that first half again, alright? And then we'll work at that. I forgot about a guy who is located in that area. I don't know how I blanked out about it, but he saw you. He's actually pretty much directly behind me. Alright, so here I am, about the same spot almost. I just gotta get through this frightening section. Get a little closer. And go. One thing I should point out is they do cross over beforehand. I checked. I just somehow forgot. So they do follow a very predefined path. I was just mistaken. So here, what I did wrong is around this corner, right around here-ish, I think there's another guy. No, yeah, there he is, see? And what I did is I walked right in front of him and got caught. So now that he's crossing there, I should be able to go to over here and then just hide. And then eventually I'll see him going in around this area, and then I should be able to be free to get up the stairs and finish the level. Stairs to finish the level are right here, and you walk around this balcony and then you're done. Where is he? Oh fuck, shit. I shouldn't have snuck it. I should have just waited and done it. Alright, but that's what you do to do it. I'm not going to bother trying again because frankly I'm not enjoying this enough to bother. But you can see how to get through those first two levels. I swear to you that that's the end of the next one. Right up that stairway and up to that through that balcony. At the balcony, there's nothing there. It's just you go straight through it as far as I can recall. So that is the Chronicles of a Vampire Hunter, aka Bazabop Bomnabop Bomnapob, something like that, or Demon Hunter or Summoner, Demon Summoner. See, it's hard to do those names because I keep saying Demon Hunter and then I say Vampire Summoner and whatever. WhyBeAre out.